tuned because the fun's just about to start.
Welcome to the Impractical Jokers web pre-show. I'm Casey Jost, your host for tonight's festivities, and we are live right now from Columbus Circle in New York City. And right after this, of course, 10 p.m., Impractical Jokers, brand new episode, Where Else? truTV. Now, I'm not allowed to give anything away, but I will tell you that one Joker is at the wrong end of a pretty bad punishment, okay? Do you see where I'm pointing? Okay, you see here? Okay, notice that I have beautiful, full eyebrows right here, and it would be miraculous if one of the Jokers, whose name I'm not mentioning, is as lucky when the episode is over. Just saying. No more spoilers. Not going to tell you anything else. My lips are sealed. We've got some fun stuff tonight. This is going to be a really fun show. Thank you so much for watching. We have an incredible crew right here at the Time Warner Center in Columbus Circle. This is amazing. Jake Van Wagner is here, who's a producer. He's got some gossip on the guys. Stay tuned for that. I know you love gossip. We've got executive producer Pete McPartland in the house. That's amazing. And of course, Adam Stone is going to be reporting on some new Joker social media stuff. Now, if you have any questions or concerns, always hashtag Ask a Joker. Hit it up on Twitter, on anything, hashtag Ask a Joker. But first, some of the funniest bits on Impractical Jokers have crazy products that the guys invent. But it isn't always the guys that are the ones that are making it. We've got some help, and we have a special interview. But first, so you know what we're talking about, check out some of these awesome products.
The best inventions come out of necessity.
So typical pair of underwear in the front. Our team of experts have used the patented crab zipper technology.
Waterproof bread.
The 47-hour energy bar.
This is a self-destructing pregnancy test.
They're flip-flops with bricks attached on the bottom.
Jalapeno milk. Chinese spray. Crotch watch.
Glasses with side view mirrors attached.
Tire baby.
AmpuBear.
It's kitty litter.
We call these the cantenas.
This is a working prototype. I took a last week in this in St. Louis.
This is a turtle with a 9-volt battery on the top.
Boom.
Okay, all right. Right now we have the creator of those great props, and we got to give props to this guy right here, Will Thaxton. How's it going, buddy?
Hey, man. Thanks for having me.
This is Will Thaxton, ladies and gentlemen, the man behind all those awesome machines, Wheel of Doom, plenty of stuff, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Now, how does this work? Do the guys call you and say, hey, we need a 47-hour energy bar?
You know, it depends. Sometimes the guys will send me a list of stuff. Sometimes they'll send me an email. Sometimes, you know, one of the guys will have one prop he really wants to make, so he'll like call me, bring me in, and say, hey, can you make this like special prop? So
right.
Every time it's different.
So sometimes you'll get a call from one of the guys who's like, hey, can you frame that bad poster of Sal?
Yeah, for sure.
And blow it up?
Like all the time, for sure, definitely.
Well, even like if it's not even for the show, sometimes they just want that blown up, just to surprise Sal. Now, how did you get chosen for this show? How did you get involved?
I initially designed and built a set for the Jokers for a pilot they were pitching for a different TV show.
Oh, cool.
So they'd done season 1, and then before season 2, I came in and I did this set for them, and worked out great, and they hired me for season 2.
That's important to bring up because you don't just make stuff. You know, you are in charge of art design. What's your official title?
Production designer.
Production designer. So you're in charge of the art department, and you have you make those things. You have a whole workshop at our headquarters.
Totally. Yeah, a little bit of graphic design, a little bit of trying to hide cameras when we need to. You know, wardrobe, big costumes, all kinds of, the props, all kinds of fun stuff.
There's all that kind of stuff happening.
Yeah.
What's the most challenging Jokers scene that that you have to do?
Two-way mirror, for sure.
Right.
We've done 2 of them, and that's by far the hardest.
That's when the two people that's when the guy's there, and then the mirror defogs, and then there's a whole, basically, as you described, a small play.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We're looking at some of it right now, so you could see, look, all of the props that go into that. You have to set up also quickly.
Right, very fast. It's like each guy goes up, we have to do 4 little mini productions in a row as they're doing it, as the guys in.
Yeah, and it's not just building things and hammering.
No.
You have to put Sal's dad in a dress.
Right. Get a dress that could fit Sal's dad. Even, it's all kinds of stuff.
So you have to be an expert in a lot of different fields.
Well, basically, when we do these kinds of things, I have to all of a sudden take a crash course in whatever it is that we're doing and learn as much as I can, and then we shoot it, I forget all of it. So when we did Piñata, I had to, learn how to make the piñata suit, learn about making piñatas and hanging someone from a crane. When we did the water torture thing, I had to learn all about what someone does when they do that and putting them underwater and what it entails and how to make one or how to get a water torture chamber. So it's all
Pinata's
kinds of
amazing.
stuff.
It's iconic.
Thanks.
Like they literally
Thank
made
you.
a cartoon of it at the
Thanks.
top
It's
of
my
the thing.
favorite thing I've done.
Really?
Hands down, my favorite prop on the show.
That's crazy.
I
because
love
you
Pinata.
have like a body. You've done a lot of body harnesses, as you can see, in The Magician, and also that one. So your specialty was harnesses, but then having to put paper mache around it, and then it had to break open with all the candy inside.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll never make that again for any other show.
No, and I made the paper mache a little too hard.
Yeah.
Like I was so worried it was going to spill open when he was in the air, so I made it too hard. So we had to hit him a lot to get the candy to burst open and fall out. So he was really feeling it.
That leads to my next question. What are some things that have gone wrong during a shoot?
There was one when Murray was doing his his boxing cue card thing.
Yep.
So we had to get Murray into like 8 or 10 or 12 different costumes.
Right.
And we had maybe 2.5 minutes to do it in between to get him from the arena down through the crowd, backstage, change him out, get him into a new one. And one of the outfits was a Princess Leia. And I didn't realize that we had the mic pack in the bra. So the Velcro wasn't holding. And the safety pins weren't holding, and time was running out. So basically, the bra wasn't on. He was kind of holding. He was running through the crowd, getting up onto the ropes, and like I jumped behind him and like just pure adrenaline, just tied it with a knot, and just I think my hands are actually in
the shot.
In the shot.
Yeah, I was gonna say you ruined it.
Yeah.
No. What's amazing is that if you had to do that in just a studio like this, it would be difficult. But we're taking over like a live event. We're like, the audience doesn't know what's happening.
No.
So you have to do this sort of under the radar as quick as possible.
For
and
sure.
like, during boxing matches.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you've brought some props with you, right?
I did. I have. Yes.
Can we see what you brought?
Absolutely.
All right. So some of these are your favorites.
I brought Tire Baby, which is my new favorite right now. So.
Tire Baby.
And the arms move.
Wow.
And the legs move. So.
That's pretty amazing. So this is a fully functional product.
Yeah, this is a tire that I got off the West Side Highway. Then I put a baby on it. Pretty much.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's the history of it.
And then
That's great.
There's a couple that didn't air.
So this is some stuff right now that never aired. Okay, so this is some kind of like deleted scenes, but
Right,
deleted
yeah.
products. So let's see.
Diet Chemical Blast.
That's nice that it's diet, so it's low in calorie when you're getting a blast of chemicals. That's great. I like that. That's a nice touch of just. Was that Russian?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a nice touch. That seems right. What else?
I got 2 more. I've got a, if you can see this,
is this a
nicotine pacifier.
Yeah.
So it's
for
a
the
passive,
kids.
yeah.
Yeah, nicotine pacifier. That's nice. Yeah, definitely. And then what else?
And last but not least, I've got Maxi Lads.
Maxi Lads. What was the idea behind Maxi Lads?
It's, maxi pads for men.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I don't even want to think about where they go. So why don't we go to the internet, where that all comes from, pretty much. And we've got a question from someone named KD. Now, you spend a lot of time close to the guys. Which Jokers smells the best, and which Joker smells the 4th best? That's the question.
Which Joker smells the best?
Best, and who's the 4th best? You could rank them if you'd like.
I mean, they all smell pretty good. None of them smell bad, really. I don't know. I mean, maybe Sal smells good. Joe smells good. I don't know.
I would think Sal, just because he's probably just smells like hand
Sal probably
sanitizer.
smells the best, yeah.
Yeah. And
That's a weird question.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, thanks so much, Will, for coming out.
Yeah.
That was the real question we wanted to ask. All the other stuff was fluff. So thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Will Thaxton. I mean, we couldn't do the show without him. Now, fans are so curious about what the guys are really like behind the scenes. And so to help us with that today is a very special guest who's been working on the show for a long time. Producer, and please welcome Jake Van Wagner in a brand new segment called Jake's Gossip Corner. This is so cool.
Hey.
Jake.
Corey.
Casey.
Cool.
Okay. Jake, you've been a producer on the show now for how long?
Over 2 years.
Amazing, and that's a lot of time. You've probably been collecting some dirt on the guys.
I have. That's what I feel like my real calling is to gather this gossip on the guys.
And this is stuff that you probably don't, you shouldn't get out there, but you're gonna, as an exclusive, tell us.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's why I appreciate you blurring my face and not using my full name, because I could get in big trouble.
At no point did I tell you that we were going to blur your face, and I just said your name.
What?
And we're not going to bleep it.
When do we start rolling?
We've been. This is the second segment. It's called Jake's Gossip Corner. That's your name.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Well, let's get into it. I mean,
Okay.
I guess don't go too hard.
Okay.
Okay. What do you got?
Well, I'll start with something light.
Okay.
So you know Sal Volcano, right? One of the cast members on the show.
Our boss, yeah, Sal. Our friend?
Sal, yeah, Sal.
What about him?
Sal Volcano. So the other day, right, I went to set and I went to shake his hand, and he refused to shake my hand.
Oh, is the secret that he's rude?
No.
is it?
The secret is he's a total germaphobe, and I honestly think that if the guys find out about this, they're gonna take the show to a whole nother level.
You know that, I mean, you're kidding, right? Because that's like a big thing on the show, is that Sal's a germaphobe. Everyone knows that.
No.
He like uses hand sanitizer like 5 times a day. Everyone knows. We've done a whole punishment, like plenty of punishments about it with poop and feces and, you know, bathrooms. What about the trash barge? Can we show a clip of the trash barge? Yeah.
Is that a used diaper? Is that a used diaper or is that your phone? Oh my God, it sounds so bad.
I will never forgive you!
Did you not see that? He'll never forgive them. Did you not see that? It was because he's.
That was before I started.
You gotta watch the clips.
I'm so sorry.
What else do you got?
James Murray.
Yeah.
Everybody knows James Murray, right? But what
people know him as Murr, first of all.
some people.
Okay.
But what they don't know about him is that he is afraid of heights. That's why the guys have never done anything in the heights.
We have done things in the heights. I mean, we've literally thrown him out of a plane. That was a big.
Stop it.
That was like, it got press. It was on television. They threw him out of a plane because he's afraid of heights. We also, even in the pinata one, he says that he hates heights.
No,
No?
maybe, I don't know.
You said no. That's a big thing. Okay, yeah, we have a clip of it. Why don't you show? Did you not see this? Well,
That's good. Was that a deleted scene or what was that?
It was not a. That was a big thing. That was like that had press all over the place. Jake, thanks so much for coming in.
No, wait.
It was great having you.
Case. Wait. Joe Gatto.
If you're gonna say he's fearless, I'm just gonna ask you to leave.
I wasn't gonna say that. I was gonna
What
say.
are you gonna say about Joe?
I was gonna say that Joe Gatto has been living a secret, and he has been raising a secret child.
I don't want this to be true, but for your sake, I hope you mean like a separate child than his daughter Milana by his wife Bessie.
Oh.
I hope that's what you mean, even though I know that that's not true. I wouldn't
You know
do that.
about it.
About Milana, his
Yeah.
daughter that he talks about and he posts pictures of?
Those are just supposed to be messages between he and I.
No, that's not how the internet works. That's not how Instagram works.
I don't know.
He posts those pictures where he like loves his wife and his child. That's not a secret.
Well, okay, hold on then. What about our friend Brian Quinn? He's one of our best friends, right? Everyone knows Brian Quinn from the show.
What's the secret?
I know the secrets about
What
Brian.
is the secret?
He has a secret tattoo, okay, on his body.
And you're not talking about the Superman one?
Everyone knows the Superman one.
And you're not talking
Casey.
about the Cats one?
I'm talking about this one that I spotted in secret,
In secret?
and I got this picture.
No, Jake.
38, lives alone,
This
has 3 cats.
This is the thing that get asked about the most, about their tattoos, if they're real or not. And that they're
real.
I know it's real, but it's real that everyone knows it. Jake, you didn't do anything today. You didn't do anything.
I know the guys, okay? What do I got to do
I
to
actually
prove
don't
it?
believe that you
I
know
do
them.
know the guys. I'll call one right now.
You're gonna call?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll call Joe Gatto.
Great. Call him.
You know Joe?
Yeah, I know Joe.
And you bet you don't have his number.
I do.
Well, so do I. It's ringing. It's ringing.
Hey, you reached Joe Gatto, star of Stage and Screen. I'm unavailable right now. Please leave a message, unless, of course, you're Jake Wagner.
That's me. That's me.
Jake,
See?
just stop, man. Just stop.
Well,
because
What are you doing?
This is a different Jake.
Why are you bothering them
it's
so
gotten to a
much?
point now
Hold on.
where I don't.
Are you just at their house trying to find gossip?
No.
All right, I'll give you this, Jake. You actually did something. We wanted an inside scoop, and you played Joe's actual voicemail.
Yeah.
So you succeeded.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
That was great.
Thank you.
And while you're here, why don't we do a little thing? Last week on Impractical Jokers, there was a great bit, and the guys passed notes to strangers. And now why don't we show a clip of that in case you didn't see it?
Here we go. You got it. All right. It says 078-05-1120. Your chance for a new life.
That's a new social security number. You want out of this life, you call me, we give that to you. You got a new life.
Is this one right here?
Your new name is Siegfried von Wilder.
All right, so now that was a great bit. Now, sometimes not everything on the show gets used, and sometimes there's these deleted things that either didn't make the air or the edit, or sometimes the guys write something and we pick it up and we keep it because it was just funny and it never even got used. And so, for example, today we have a few notes that never got past that day that were written by the guys. So we are going to play the characters. I'll be Sal and you'll...
I'll be Q.
Okay, that's Murr. And I'll pass you a note, and you have to read it as Murr.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
All
Here's
right.
the first one.
Okay.
I'll be Sal. Hey,
Okay.
here, I don't like you.
Okay. Here we go. Tickle fight at midnight in the park. Toys welcome. Bring your sister. No undies.
Nice.
That's a good one.
That's a good one. All right, great.
Okay.
It is funnier when the guys do it. So pass me a note.
All right.
Okay.
Here you go, Larry.
Okay. Psst. Caught you riding dirty. Don't worry. Not gonna tell nobody. That's a good Sal impression, right?
That was a good Sal impression.
All right, I'll pass you another one. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Hey, there you go, Murr.
Thanks, Q.
Sal.
Sorry. I know there's no chance you speak English, but dang, you have pretty teeth. Gosh, I wish we could understand each other.
Okay, so pass me a note.
Oh, yeah.
All right, cool. And I'll be Sal.
Okay.
Oh, did you wash this before you gave it to me? You need a crew? I need a crew. We both need crews. Let's cruise one more dude for our crew, and we can take on all these honky boys forever. We are blood brothers until we die and beyond. That was written. So that's how that works. And that was, I wish we could have done the show.
We could have.
Maybe a spin-off.
Yeah.
Jake and Casey's joking off. Okay. Now, so thank you very much, Jake, for
Thank
coming
you,
out.
Christopher.
What did you call me?
Christopher?
It's Casey.
Lloyd.
Okay, next week we have a special episode of the show that was shot aboard the recent Jokers cruise. Why don't we show a little clip of that?
What's up, everybody? What's happening? Are we having a good time on the cruise? Welcome to the Impractical Jokers cruise.
We are going to play a ton of great fun games with you guys tonight with people right here on the boat. Not only that, we're going to show you never before seen clips from Impractical Jokers.
Bingo!
Oh, that's my favorite, y'all.
Boom!
Larry!
Shut your face, Grandma! Impractical Joker shoes!
Nowhere better.
Sorry, guys, excuse me.
Look, that's one we've been looking for right here.
All right, and then with a special guest right now is the executive producer on the show who was also aboard the cruise. Give it up for Pete McPartland, everybody. Wow.
Hello.
Pete.
Hi, thank you.
This is amazing. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Now, how did the idea of the Impractical Jokers cruise come about?
Well, we had actually shot a full episode, a hidden camera episode, on a cruise with the same company the year before. And that cruise was actually hosted by the band Train, although we didn't really highlight that fact in our episode.
But that's a cool little secret.
Exactly. And that went so well. We worked with the cruise company. It was so great that we kind of bored the idea of an Impractical Jokers-based cruise.
And it was
fantastic.
so fun. I was on the boat, remember me?
Of course.
I mean, I had a few drinks, so I do probably
You were
can't
under a pseudonym.
Oh, that's right. I was under my rap pseudonym, Chasing Rose. Shout out. But the fans were so amazing, right?
They were incredible. I mean,
These are the best fans.
It was
like
such
the most loyal.
A rewarding experience, actually.
Right.
Getting to interact with fans that had chosen to spend their vacation time on the cruise with the Jokers. It was an enormous comedy festival, really, as you know. I mean, so many talented comedians. But yeah, getting to actually interact with the fans and get to know them. And there was Impractical Jokers dress-up day where everyone wore their favorite Impractical Jokers outfit, and to the extent that people went and creating their own outfits, and it was really incredible.
I mean, we are lucky because we know the guys, but like the fact if you were a fan and you were just like sitting in a hot tub and Joe Gatto would then just cannonball into that hot tub is like a dream for some people, and that kind of thing just happened on the boat.
Or walk into the cafeteria and start doing scoopski potatoes on
Yeah.
random people. He walked in with a cart of mashed potatoes
That's right.
and just did scoopski potatoes on random people's buffet carts. It was amazing.
I can't wait for next year.
Yeah,
I can't wait.
Hopefully it'll happen again.
I know, fingers crossed. Now, what's the most, we're talking about all the fun, but tell me about a difficult day in recent Joker history.
Well, a challenging day actually just aired last week. The Murr centaur punishment in the streets of Staten Island.
About mean streets.
Normally when we do a shoot, whether it's a punishment or a challenge, we do it in a very controlled environment. You know, we're in one room, we're in one place, and we have control of that space. This was one where we wanted to give him a very real experience of traveling from the Staten Island Mall to his parents' house, which is about 4 to 5 miles, and that therefore we're following him. We are, he could have gone a number of different routes. There are different roads he could take. We are following him. He decided to take a bus. That is something that we were kind of run and gun, as you would say in the business, of just kind of following him, and the Jokers are following him, and obviously we had to condense it into a very tight 4 to 5 minute punishment, but in reality, again, that's a 5 mile walk. That was a long time.
And you don't, I mean, we hadn't even tested the paintballs on him. You don't know what that's going to be like, is sort of a question mark, and how those would work and shoot. I mean, luckily we have a guy like Will Thaxton who understands all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, he had no idea that was coming. So again, you can't prepare him.
Right.
And all of our props and everything, and the fact that we had outfitted this truck, and we had deer urine and paintballs and eggs. I mean, and we are literally running alongside Murray through residential streets. People are coming out of their homes. That is one where if we were to have a kind of extended director's cut, so to speak, of a punishment, last week Murr's centaur punishment would be one, because that was about an hour-long ordeal.
You could do 20 minutes just on deer urine, because that was real, folks. That was in our offices where we come up with ideas and work and call people. There's just like a keg of deer urine hanging around.
And they were in like super soaker water guns.
Yeah.
We actually had an editor that came in the next morning. The editors, don't always know what we're shooting or what we're about to shoot. And he walks in and he sees a water gun, and he just picks it up, goofing around, and kind of starts squirting people and squirting the walls, and it filled the office. I mean, people had to vacate. It was terrible.
Really bad. That's a great
Rancid.
tidbit. And then also recently you were featured in a punishment, and where you had to create a difficult day or difficult days that took over Sal's life.
Yeah. We had to cancel a shoot day
Right.
to allow for this very important Homeland Security meeting.
I love that stuff. I love, though, because we are so good at getting the wheels in motion for a production shoot that we had to make a fake production shoot. We've done that a few times where we have to send out a fake call sheet, which is like a term, in production, and it would have to go to Sal, but then there's a secret one that goes to everybody else and not Sal, and that's like with the real thing that's going to happen. The secrecy in this show it would ruin other shows, but it makes our show.
Yeah, that was fun because, for example, it was straddling that fine line between this is so important that we need to cancel a shoot day to have you come to this meeting, yet it's not so important that you need to lawyer up. Because we're telling him that he has to have this meeting with Homeland Security, and it's important, but yet you shouldn't, don't bring your personal lawyer. It's okay. It can just be, the two of us together in this meeting, we can handle it. It's that establishing with him, that fine line. It's serious enough that you have to come, but not so serious that you have to lawyer up.
Right. Go in casual, leave being like, I should have had my lawyer. That's the goal. What are some new things that we could tell the audience that's going to be happening, for the rest of the season?
Well, the biggest thing, one amazing thing we have coming up is an entire hour-long episode that we shot in the United Kingdom. Hour-long episode, our first ever. The 100th episode was an hour long, but this is our first traditional hour-long episode.
Right.
Shot in the UK. We've never shot anything in a foreign country.
Yeah, we went aboard a cruise ship, and then we're going abroad to the UK.
That's right.
Pretty cool.
Right. And the people in the UK were incredible.
Yes.
Our punishment there is huge and epic. Yeah, we just did some very fun things in some iconic British locations.
I'm so glad that we got past the language barrier, with the UK.
Yeah.
I was really nervous that, we wouldn't be able to understand each other, but it turns out that they, enough people there speak American.
Yes.
Now, you've been doing this for a while, and now for each of the guys, please just tell me what gives you a headache. Can you break
for
it down?
each of the guys?
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, we can begin with Murray.
Sure.
Murray is, because Murray is the most, I would say, destructive
Yes.
of the Jokers. Murray, it's our job. We're going to shoot this certain challenge, this certain bit, and we get in there and we set up. And Murray's the guy that kind of, when he comes in and says, okay, so these are the cameras, this is where we're doing it, he's like, what would happen if I climbed that thing? Like, what about that over there that I can use? And Murray's the one that you're kind of like, as you're showing him what we're doing today, you're like, oh God, like what is he going to
break?
What is he going to break?
That's
What is he going to break? What are the apologies we're going to have to make to the location for something that Murray decided to do spontaneously?
In a way, he's the most adult, but definitely the most childish.
Yes.
He's definitely, like, there's something about him that he's very with it. He's all business, you know what I mean? He's good with his finances, but he's also just a complete child.
Yeah. He's looking for things that not only he can break, but what can I make other guys do? What can I make them break? How can we destroy this place? Basically.
And then the other guys, any other headaches, or is it just Murr?
After that, it's mostly food. It's
food-related.
as you probably see a lot in the show. It's there's a lot of chewing. There's a lot of eating and drinking, and it's just getting them to put the food down. We're shooting a television show right now. Focus.
That's great. Well, thank you so much, Pete. That information is valuable. People love to hear this stuff about the Jokers.
Great.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, Casey.
And now our final guest tonight helps run much of the social media for Impractical Jokers. We're talking the Facebook, the Twitter, the Instagram. He's like a big component of that. When he's not busy with that, he provides Murr with special massages, and he helps babysit Q's cats. Please welcome Adam Stone to the program. Adam.
How are you?
No stranger to the program. You're the field reporter.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm very excited about that.
What's the latest with social media jokers?
It all starts with the Impractical Jokers app.
Ooh.
Yeah, which is available on Android and iOS.
Really?
And it's great. And I have it right here. And you can watch videos.
Okay.
You can play a soundboard.
Where'd you get all that booty from?
Like that.
What is the question?
Where'd you get all that booty from?
And actually, we were wondering backstage, where did you get all that booty from?
This booty?
Yeah, this booty.
I got it at Costco.
Oh, you see, yeah. Vladimir had it right. Give him the money.
Vlad, you get the money.
Yeah, Vlad gets it.
So that's such a cool app. And then there's other
really
things you
cool.
could draw. You could like draw on the Jokers.
Yeah,
take
like
selfies with them.
Yeah, you can actually draw a penis on Q's body.
Is that all you can draw?
Well, right now, yes, it's just a penis.
Okay.
But yeah, there is. But we're working on it, and hopefully in the newer version, you'll be able to put breasts on him too.
Wow.
So yeah, so we're excited about that.
That's great because
hopefully.
right now we have all this, virtual reality technology. I mean, drones, all that stuff, and we're still trying to just get boobies on a Joker.
Yeah.
Now, tell me, what's a digital dare?
Digital dare, very cool. Okay, each week on the app, the guys dare their fans to like post something really embarrassing on their social media pages,
fun.
And then they just kind of like sit back and watch as friends and family comment. So do we have some?
Yeah. Do we have any examples of that?
Okay,
great.
Okay, here. So one person says like, "I love my family," not "What have any of them ever done for me?"
Oh, and look at the people freak out.
Yeah, like one person says, "You're an
$dollar sign hole," which is actually a compliment.
Yeah, it's like a money.
You're a money hole.
Yeah. So that was a compliment. But then there's other ones too, like people get mad.
Okay, what's this next one? All right, this one says, been really getting into Prince since his sad death. My favorite songs are Thriller, Man in the Mirror, and PYT. No one like Prince.
Yeah.
Oh, and everyone's gonna go crazy on that.
Yeah.
LOL, definitely MJ. That's great.
Yeah, so
that
people
would
are
make.
getting mad.
What's funny is that Sal probably wrote that because that would make Sal the most mad if someone actually posted that.
Yeah, one more. What we got?
Yeah.
Name one positive thing the government has done for me to deserve tax money.
Okay.
And then
That's gonna start.
hashtag more like Uncle Scam. And people are pissed.
So this is like basically creating my Thanksgiving in your own life on your social media.
Yeah, you can ruin your reputation in a matter of seconds. It's
That's
great.
I mean, I think that's great. And the app is, how much is the app?
Free.
What?
So it's, I guess, $0.
It's $0 American?
I have to look that up.
Is there because there might be
Danny
an
Green
exchange
knows
rate
back there? I'm not sure, but I was.
You're
exactly.
playing the booty?
Yeah.
Where do you
booty.
get your booty from?
I can't really say.
Oh, you have
on
a special.
camera. Yeah, I have a legal thing.
Well, thank you so much, Adam, for coming out.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing more of these, and we're going to have some.
I'm really excited.
Yeah, that's great.
It's gonna be good.
Well, thanks so much. Well, that's it for our Impractical Jokers web show. I had such a good time. I want to thank all of our amazing guests and the crew, this awesome crew that's here. We've got a new episode of Impractical Jokers coming up at 10 p.m. It's about to start, so get over there. And now someone wants to murder the three of his friends at the end of it because they shave off a certain body part. Okay, but that's all I'm going to say. My lips are sealed. And now follow the Impractical Jokers on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Watch the show. We'll see you next Thursday.